should be online. My dropped frames were atrocious, but they are now dropping rapidly, so that's good. Not seeing myself online in the Twitch app yet, but I guess that will be a little more pertinent later. I'm not so concerned about it at the moment. Right now I'm just verifying that everything still works. Okay, looking good. I think I can maximize this. Let me go ahead and make sure my feed is up first. In the meantime, I suppose I can get started with this. This is going to be... oh gosh, it's so loud. Oh man, that's terrible. Let's restart that. Whatever, we'll just pick that. It's just so incredibly loud. I'm just gonna click through this best I can. Feel free to bear with me. Where should Farts McGee hail from? Morrowind, of course. Yes. Come on now. I'm totally gonna be redoing this. Looks like my feed is up as well. Oh my gosh. It's the strongest Dark Elf ever. Oh man. Yes, okay, I'm done.
Do not leave.
Totally coming back to this. Going to... Wait, no. Oh, here we go. Oh man, that's so fast. That's much better. Let's see if I can get something somewhere close. Oh man, it's so incredibly fast. I think it might be because I have the cycle rate. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. Let's crank this detail up to the max though. Okay, now, new game. And then I will maximize. Sweet. The Elder Scrolls 1, The Arena. Or Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. You know, I did some research on this, and I'll get to the naming later, actually. But no, I definitely want to try to catch up on the lore. So let's see, for centuries, different factions battled in petty wars and border conflicts until in 2E896, Tiber Septim crushed all those who opposed him, and you're gone. Soon crossed every day, people of the known world began calling the land of their sorrow the Arena. Now, 492 years after the Tiber Septim took control and kept the peace, the land of Arena has a new threat. The Emperor, Uriel Septim VII, celebrates his... And you're gone again. It is said that hope flies on death's wings. Prepare then, for as the Elder Scrolls foretold, and something else. Alright, let's go. We're totally up to date on the story. Uriel Septim IV, Emperor of Tamriel, starts with Talon. Oh man. They've been summoned by Jagar, Yagar, Tharn, Imperial battlemate to the Empire on Rubers of Treachery. The Emperor is betrayed. Okay. And transported to a dimension of Tharn's choosing. Oh no. After months of preparation, Jagar Tharn takes the throne. Pronunciation correction is welcome. Rhea Solmain, once Tharn's apprentice, is captured before she can warn the Elder Council of the Imperial manipulating the instance of magic. Tharn prepares to take the true Emperor's place as ruler of the known land. The Imperial Wizard wastes no time in gathering his servants, turning them into twisted counterparts of the Emperor's guard. Doesn't look like a counterpart. It just looks like a creature. So, we're going to generate or select our class. think I'm going to generate the class. Actually, I don't know even remotely enough about this game to... Oh. The scroll bars, roll the parchment up or down. Use A, B, or C keys to answer the questions. Okay. You are at weapons practice with Arms Master Festal. He is very old now, but takes his teaching very seriously. In fact, you have heard him comment that it is all he has left in life. Today he has ceaselessly taunted you at every mistake. Finally, he asks you to attack him with the same technique you just did. And... oh, here we go. In an effort to show you the proper execution, do the technique just fast enough so that he can block it, knowing that it is more important to allow the master to retain dignity, regardless of your personal goals. Ooh, confusingly practice and able to compromise your anger with his dignity, realizing that whatever course you choose would cause you to lose respect for either him or yourself. I'm a jerk. B. An old man stops you on the way to market, claiming to have been robbed. He's lying on the trail and seems gravely injured. You were creatively waiting for me? Oh. Oh gosh, why didn't you just say so? Well, I guess I'll get out of this then, and we can start looking at a checks quest. After I went through the trouble of getting Elder Scrolls to start detecting at OBS and everything. Ah! Okay, fine. Didn't want to generate my class anyway. I guess I'll just Alt F4 out. I already did. Too late for that. I can't do custom class anymore. So what, are we gonna do checks quest or what? Tell me. Yeah, I don't really know if you can or not. I know I can select a class from a list, and then I have these questionnaire. That's a questionnaire I can do. But so what, we doing checks quest or what? Tell me. Hurry up. I don't care if there's latency. Don't care about no delay. Tell me right now. I'm looking right at the chat. Tell me now. Waiting. I'm listening too. Listening through my headphone. Meow. That hurts, man. That's my mom you're talking about. You're really hurting me. Asks you to run to town and get the constable. You give him your word that you will go directly to town and bring the constable back. As you make your way back, you notice a suspicious man creeping along another trail. I'm gonna go with B on this. Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you are working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. Do you push her out of the way? Grab the hot pipe and try to push it away. Position yourself between the pipe and your mother. There's no option to simply let the pipe fall on her? I'd probably wind up grabbing the pipe. Othis, a friend, has been beat by a boy several years older than either you or her. She asks for your help. You're more inclined to gather a bunch of friends together and ambush the boy. Tell Othis to avoid the bully. Challenge the other boy, knowing that he will probably take a beating, but confident that if you do it enough times, he will move on to pick someone who's an easier target. Gonna go for C on that. 1 month after Tails and Talos. I wasn't gonna push my mom. Nothing to gain from it. But if there was something to gain... I mean, I'm assuming that in this game, life insurance policies are not a thing. Well, 1 month after Tails and Talos, you look at the hoard of treats you have collected and find lots of brandied plums, a treat you particularly dislike. You know your younger sister likes them. Do you give her all of them? Trade them for something she does not really like, but you do. Pretend that they are excellent brandied plums and see if she will give up something really good in exchange. I'll just give her the darn brandied plums. Right, I noticed I definitely did the warrior thing. I'm noticing that among these three choices it leans towards sneaky, or smart, or strong. Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. Do you return to the store, pocket the extra money, or decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family? I've done similar things. I'm gonna go with A. Your mother is terribly ill and you have been... Oh, no! And you have been sent with a few gold pieces to buy some rare medicinal herbs for her as you reach the door to the apartment. What's getting between your mom and the pipe? In other words, protecting her? Yeah, perhaps. I mean, pushing the pipe itself, I guess, requires a bit of gusto and strength, as opposed to pushing your mom. Pushing her mom might actually be, most likely a thief, I guess. You realize that there's a whole new person. All the gold has fallen out. You enter the store, tell the apothecary your dilemma. Attempt to steal the herbs, or run back home and admit the loss, hoping your father will have more gold. You will be punished, but you will neither be in debt to the apothecary, nor will you be a thief. I would probably enter the store. I'm not a fan of backtracking. Yes, absolutely. I'm pretty much going based on if I were to go like just purely reactionary. My instinct would be to probably smack the thing away. I likely wouldn't even register that it's hot to begin with. I would just try to smack it away. Or catch it even, because man, I really do lack sense sometimes. I wouldn't put it past myself at all. Because you expressed interest, Armsmaster Fester told you a few hints about recognizing magical weaponry. Later, you are practicing archery. One boy who was never a strong archer has become something of a sharpshooter. You suddenly realize he's using magical arrows. Whoa. Should I tell the others about the arrows in a friendly archery match? Using magical arrows is cheating. Tell your friend that you notice he was using magical arrows, and if he doesn't get you some, you'll tell the Armsmaster. Say nothing. If you have a need for magical arrows, you can always mention something to him later. Normal magic is not really a cheat, it is a different skill. Well, I guess it depends on if you enchanted the arrows yourself. I would probably tell the others. Yeah, absolutely. Ain't nobody using magic arrows on my watch. Oh, and don't get me started on the guy with the magic bow. A good friend of yours is in love with a girl from a neighboring village, a girl who barely knows him. He's extremely shy and inexperienced, and he pleads for your help. Just go to her immediately and declare his love. Find out more about the girl using any contact he can find in her village. He will not be so shy if he knows something about her. let you help her write anonymous love letters and poems to see her reaction without needing to face her directly. She requires too much randomness to work out. I would probably opt to find out more about the girl, because he may even find out that she's not the right girl for him. While exploring the woods with 2 other adventurers, you come across a small abandoned hut that seems to have once belonged to a mage. Through the window, you see the remains of a laboratory, many potions and scrolls still on the shelves. A fighter named Giotina, who thinks you are a cowardly sort, suggests breaking into the shack and exploring. Another fighter named Hunnard suggests going to town to find out more information. You advise going to town, breaking into the shack but leaving one person on the outside, daring Giotina to go in first. There's a trap, she can trip it, then you and Hunter can go and explore at your leisure. Oh man, that's a terrible thing to do. Totally A. I'm all for gaining more information. Thou wouldst survive longest as a archer, an archer. Wilt thou accept this as thy destiny? I do. What will be thy name, archer? I am the notorious Bastard. I am a male. From where do I hail? Okay, this is where we actually start getting into, the perks regarding where I come from. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the name is going to affect my gender choice at all, to be completely honest. So now I need to get out of here briefly to look up what happens if I choose a certain area. I mean, I may need to spell the name slightly differently if I'm going to be a female, but you know. So let's see. If I choose a race that complements my class, then the game will be easier. Breton Mage or Redguard Warrior, yeah. But what if I'm an archer? What would where should I hail from if I'm an archer? I mean, I don't know, maybe Morrowind because of the Dark Elves, but doesn't really say. Yeah, well, here we go. I can go to the races page for Arena. Yeah, Phelan Wood would be good. I may actually go for the Wood Elves. That actually is probably the best idea. They receive their level divided by 3 as a bonus to hit and damage with any bow weapon. Ah. Words, no. High Elves go with magic. Dark Elves tend to weave magic weapons. They receive their level divided by 4 as a bonus to hit and damage with a melee or ranged weapon. Huh, so they're sort of like, they're sort of halfway between a melee and a bow-themed character. So I guess, do I want to be a little more dynamic in that respect, or do I just want to focus on those bows? Yeah, well, and elsewhere, according to Elder Scrolls Arena, they're actually humans, and they have distant cousins, which are predatory cats that hunt the Great Desert. considering the Great Desert is still a thing, I imagine they haven't, like, managed to kill the Great Desert yet. Although I can't imagine the Great Desert is hard to track. Doesn't really seem to move a whole lot. Yeah, so I'm kind of torn between the Wood Elf and the Dark Elf. Archer might be a bit melee. But if the Archer's a little bit melee, then what would be the class that isn't melee for them? Let's see what the different classes here are. Archer, they're the marksman. I get 3% critical strike with ranged, 3 times damage, 25% lockpick effectiveness. The Archer is a distance combat expert in a game that nearly always places you in close combat melee situations. Ugh. The D16 hit dice are better than the Assassins, but not quite as good as some of other warrior-based classes. Archers are not adept thieves. One extreme problem with the Archer arises due to Arena having poor memory handling. There are times when you will find the game slowing down as memory issues arrive. The speed at which you fire arrows, your best defense being your offense, drops dramatically and leaves you a wide open target. Huh. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing, is that Archers are kind of terrible. Maybe I should look through the, honestly, given the nature of the game, I'm strongly tempted to try to hunt for more of a tanky class. Something that'll let me get the crap beaten out of me a bit. You know, what's interesting is I typically tend to play as the quiet archer anyway. I suppose I can just fire it up for now and see how things go, and if it gets hairy, I can always just make a new character. However, I think since archery doesn't really seem to be my thing, I can go with a Dark Elf for now to try to kind of balance out. That way, if archery doesn't work out for me, I can switch over to melee. And I can still use archery a bit, just in case. I'll be known as the Archer Bastard, who wouldst call Morrowind, land of the Dark Elves, his home. Know ye this also, thy race is as deadly as the thorns of the black rose, which blooms only in thy mother's breast. What? Thou hast all that is graceful in thy brothers of day, yet thy mother is the moon, and thou art her children of the night. So, basically what you're saying is in the breasts of the moon grows a black rose. Am I following this correctly? I thought I tried picking it here. Huh. I thought I could, I know there was one game I was testing it and I couldn't pick the Imperial Province for some reason. Go ye now in peace. Let thy fate be written in the Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scrolls can't tell me what to do. Elder Scrolls ain't my mom. Distribute thy points as needed, keeping in mind the recommendations for thy chosen class. I didn't choose this class. Class chose me. Okay, so... this is strength, intelligence, willpower, agility, speed, endurance. What the heck is this? Percent? So just these things, huh? If I'm not mistaken, I think intelligence... oh, perception. Okay. What does perception do? meantime, I'm thinking that is it agility that affects damage with bows? In which case, I feel like I should probably plonk a few points in that. Put a little bit in strength, maybe up to 60. And get speed going, because I'm sure I'll be running away a lot. I don't want to wait! Personality. Oh, is that maybe for, like, speechcraft and such, I guess? And, luck in this game. Does it matter? Because I know that direct hits can still count as misses in this. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna plonk the rest of these points into luck, I guess, and just hope for the best. Alright. Any last minute recommendations, Mithraean? Because otherwise, Bastard's gonna get a move on. Well, I can do that, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Nope, I can't draw. I can't put it anywhere below start. For some reason, I thought I could. Okay, nothing else. Nothing else. I'm going in. We're gonna do this thing. All right, I'm going for it. Oh, I want to re-roll stats. Thou wilt now choose thy appearance. Thou mean canst be altered by clicking thy face. When thou art finished, select done to enter the world of Tamriel, home of the arena. Now let's see. They all look suspiciously elven. Oh my god, he's got a butt chin. I love it. I was gonna go with the goatee dude, but I gotta use the butt chin dark elf. That's about all there is to it.
Do not fear, for it is I, Rhea Silmane. Listen to me. There are no others left to carry on this fight. You have been left in this cell to die. Jaeger Tharn, Imperial Battle,
right.
Mage of Tamriel, has taken on the guise of the true Emperor. He does not see you as a threat, being only a minor part of the Imperial Court. In that act of arrogance, he has made his first mistake. Look to the north wall of the cell. You will find a ruby key which will unlock the door. Take it and make your escape. The passages here were once used by Tharn to hide treasures he had stolen from the Emperor's coffers. If you wish, you can gather enough to support yourself away from the Imperial seat. Be careful. There are many creatures which inhabit the sewers now, vile rats and goblins. It is too late for me, for I am already dead. Only my powers as a sorceress keep me between this life and the next. That power, however, is waning. Do not succumb to greed, or you may find these tunnels to be your final resting place as well. I can still work my magic to a certain extent. If you travel west from this cell, then south, you will find a shift gate.
Voice quality.
It will transport you far enough from the center of the Empire that you should be safe. If you survive these sewers, you will see me again. Remember, Tharn has taken on the guise of the Emperor. No one will gainsay his word for yours. I will come to you again in your dreams, so it is imperative that you rest from time to time. In that way, I will be able to communicate with you and lend my aid. You are entering a dangerous arena, my friend, one in which the players are beings beyond your mortal comprehension. I do not envy your role. There is, however, a power within you, as yet untapped. Look for me when you have gained experience in the world. You are my last and best hope.
I feel sorry for the poor bastards that weren't your best hope. You'd think you'd pull out the big guns first. Alright, so from here I actually think I'm supposed to use the arrow keys. Oh boy. Alright. Oh man. The cycles have gone down too on this thing. There's a button combination I could press that actually made them go up. Awaken to the drip of water from somewhere above. Cell walls are covered in slime, as are the chains which hang from above. Your eye, however, immediately goes to a strange ruby glint from the corner of your cell. I'm going to take this opportunity to try to increase my cycles. There was a way I did it with the function keys, I think.